Hello, little explorers. Welcome to the Tranquil seaside, a magical realm where the sun bids farewell to the day and gentle ocean waves serenade sleepy sea creatures. Embark on a soothing adventure through the moonlit ocean voyage as we discover who's still awake in this enchanting world. Twinkling starfish. Hello, twinkling starfish, who's been glittering in the shallow waters all day. As the moonlight kisses the ocean surface, find a cozy nook in the coral reef to rest your glittery arms. Can you mimic the gentle rustle of the sea and bid the starfish goodnight? Good night, twinkling starfish. Sweet dreams. Curious seahorse. Greetings, curious seahorse, exploring the hidden wonders beneath the moonlit waves. Now, it's time to find a swaying piece of seagrass to wrap your tail around. Can you mimic the soft, bubbling sounds of the ocean and say goodnight? Good night, curious seahorse. Sweet dreams. Gentle jellyfish. Hello, gentle jellyfish, gracefully gliding through the moonlit currents. As the ocean shimmers with silver light, find a peaceful spot to let your translucent body float. Can you mimic the gentle swish of the jellyfish and bid the graceful creature goodnight? Good night, gentle jellyfish. Sweet dreams. Wise sea turtle. Greetings, wise sea turtle, who's been navigating the vast ocean with patience and grace. As the stars reflect on the water's surface, find a sandy cove to rest your wise eyes. Can you mimic the slow swish of the sea turtle's flippers and say goodnight? Good night, wise sea turtle. Sweet dreams. Tiny clownfish. Hello, tiny clownfish, darting among the anemones with playful energy. Now, as the night settles, find a cozy nook in the coral to lay your tiny fins. Can you mimic the soft, bubbling laughter of the clownfish and bid the little one good night? Good night, tiny clownfish. Sweet dreams. Mysterious octopus. Ballet. Greetings, mysterious octopus, master of disguise and elegant movements. In the moonlit depths, find a secret underwater stage to perform your graceful ballet. Can you mimic the soft, rhythmic dance of the octopus and say goodnight? Good night, mysterious octopus. Sweet dreams. Spirited dolphin. Greetings, spirited dolphin, leaping through the moonlit waves with joy. Now, as the night settles in, find a calm current to ride and let the ocean's lullaby carry you to sleep. Can you mimic the playful clicks and whistles of the dolphin and bid the spirited one good night? Good night, spirited dolphin. Sweet dreams. Majestic whale song. Greetings, majestic whale, ruler of the deep and singer of the seas. As the moon watches over, find a serene spot to release your melodic echoes. Can you mimic the gentle hum of the whale song and bid the majestic creature good night? Good night, majestic whale. Sweet dreams. Brave hammerhead shark. Hello, brave hammerhead shark, patrolling the moonlit waters with strength and determination. Now, as the night deepens, find a peaceful underwater cave to rest your powerful form. Can you mimic the slow swish of the hammerhead's fins and say goodnight? Good night, brave hammerhead shark. Sweet dreams. Whimsical sea dragon. Greetings, whimsical sea dragon, with your fantastical scales and gentle spirit. As the moonlight weaves through the coral gardens, find a cozy alcove to curl your long tail around. Can you give a dragon's purr and say goodnight? Good night, whimsical sea dragon. Sweet dreams. Cuddly mermaid. Greetings, cuddly mermaid, with your shimmering tail and flowing hair. As the moonlight dances on the waves, find a rocky perch to comb through your silvery strands. Can you give a mermaid wave and say goodnight? Good night, cuddly mermaid. Sweet dreams. As the tranquil seaside embraces these additional enchanting creatures, the symphony of the ocean's lullaby becomes even more magical. The sleepy sea creatures, both familiar and new, bid you good night as the moon continues its watch over the serene underwater world. May your dreams be filled with the wonders of the moonlit ocean voyage. Sweet dreams, little explorer. Welcome to Slumber Farm, a magical haven where the moonlight gently caresses the fur and feathers of our beloved farm friends. As the day folds into the arms of night, join us in this enchanting tale of bedtime in the barnyard bunkhouse. Behold the quacking ducks who've spent the day paddling in the shimmering pond. As the stars reflect in the water, they waddle to their cozy nests, softly quacking their goodnight melodies. Can you hear the ducks' gentle quacks and wish them sweet dreams? Good night, quacking ducks. Good night. Greetings to the snuffling pigs, joyous oinkers who've rolled in the mud and reveled in playful snorts. Now, as the moon beams down, they find a snug spot in the straw, their curly tails twitching with dreams. Can you sense the pigs' contented grunts and say goodnight? Good night, snuffling pigs. Good night. Hello, the majestic horse, who has been gracefully galloping through the meadows all day. As the evening hues paint the sky, You find a cozy spot in the barn to rest your strong limbs. Can you neigh softly and bid the regal equine a good night? Good night, powerful horse. Hello, the mellow cows who've grazed in the lush pastures, their gentle moos resonating through the twilight. Underneath the twinkling sky, they gather in the barn, finding warmth in their sleepy huddle. Can you mimic the cows' tranquil moos and wish them good night? Good night, mellow cows. Good night. Greetings to the clucking chickens, feathered friends who've pecked and scratched in the farmyard. As the evening shadows stretch, they settle into their cozy coop, clucking softly as they drift into dreams. Can you imagine the chickens' soothing clucks and bid them good night? Good night, clucking chickens. Good night. Hello, the twitchy-nosed rabbits, frolicking in the moonlit meadow, their long ears perked with curiosity. As the stars twinkle above, they burrow into their snug burrows, whiskers twitching in anticipation of sweet dreams. Can you feel the rabbits' gentle hops and say good night? Good night, twitchy-nosed rabbits. Good night. Hello, the wagging dogs, faithful companions who've bounded through the day with tails held high. Now, under the silver moon, they curl up by the barn, tails wagging slowly as they embark on dream-filled adventures. Can you mimic the dogs' happy woofs and say good night? Good night, wagging dogs. Good night. Greetings to the honking geese who've spent the day proudly patrolling the farm. As the night unfolds, they settle by the pond, honking softly as they nestle into their feathered circle. Can you hear the geese's gentle honks and bid them good night? Good night, honking geese. Good night. Hello, the quirky goats, who have been climbing rocks and nibbling on leaves. Now, as the night settles in, you find a comfortable spot in the barn to rest your hooves. Can you mimic the gentle bleating of the goats and say good night? Good night, quirky goats. Good night. The barnyard bunkhouse is filled with the soft sounds of contented animals, and the night sky is a tapestry of dreams. As the moonlight weaves its magic, it's time to close your eyes, little ones, and journey into the realm of dreams with your farmyard friends. Good night, little farmer. Sweet dreams of the countryside await. Hello, little explorers, and welcome to the Goodnight Zoo, a magical place where the moonlight casts a gentle glow over the sleepy inhabitants of the animal kingdom. Join us on a soothing adventure through the Starlit safari as we bid goodnight to each enchanting creature. Twinkling tiger cubs. Hello, twinkling tiger cubs, with your stripes gleaming softly in the moonlight. As the night settles over the jungle, find a cozy spot in the tall grass to rest your playful paws. Can you mimic the gentle purr of the tigers and bid them goodnight? Good night, twinkling tiger cubs. Sweet dreams. Cheerful kangaroo hoppers. Greetings, cheerful kangaroo hoppers, bounding through the moonlit meadow with joyful leaps. Now, as the stars twinkle above, find a cozy spot to rest your powerful legs and let your tails curl. Can you mimic the rhythmic thump of the kangaroos and say, good night? Good night, cheerful kangaroo hoppers. Sweet dreams. Majestic Peacock Parade. Hello, majestic peacock parade, with your vibrant feathers creating a moonlit tapestry. In the quiet garden, find a regal perch to fan your magnificent tails. Can you mimic the soft, rattling sound of your feathers and bid the peacocks good night? Good night, majestic peacock parade. Sweet dreams. Playful lemur troop. Greetings, playful lemur troop, swinging through the moonlit trees with mischievous glee. As the night deepens, find a cozy branch to huddle together and share sleepy giggles. Can you mimic the soft chattering of the lemurs and say good night? Good night, playful lemur troop. Sweet dreams. Gentle Panda Picnic. Hello, gentle panda picnic, with your black and white fur gleaming in the moonlight. Now, as the bamboo forest whispers in the night, find a tranquil grove to munch on bamboo shoots and rest your sleepy eyes. Can you mimic the gentle crunching of bamboo and bid the pandas good night? Good night, gentle panda picnic. Sweet dreams. Spirited cheetah sprinters. Hello, spirited cheetah sprinters, racing through the moonlit grasslands with lightning speed. Now, as the night breeze carries the scent of the savannah, find a soft spot to lie down and let your spotted coats blend with the shadows. Can you mimic the soft purring of the cheetahs and bid the spirited ones good night? Good night, spirited cheetah sprinters. Sweet dreams. Spirited zebra. Greetings, spirited zebra, with your black and white stripes shimmering in the moonlight. Now, as the night breeze sweeps across the savannah, find a grassy plain to gather and rest your hooves. Can you mimic the soft whinnying of the zebras and bid the spirited ones good night? spirited zebra. Sweet dreams. Majestic lion pride. Greetings, majestic lion pride, rulers of the moonlit savannah, with your golden manes and regal roars. As the stars twinkle overhead, find a warm spot to rest and let your deep, rumbling purrs fill the night. Can you mimic the mighty roar of the lions and bid the majestic pride good night? Good night, majestic lion pride. Sweet dreams. Whimsical meerkat watchers. Greetings, whimsical meerkat watchers, standing tall in the moonlit desert with your curious eyes. In the quiet dunes, find a sandy mound to perch on and take turns keeping watch. Can you mimic the soft chirping of the meerkats and bid the whimsical watchers good night? Good night, whimsical meerkat watchers. Sweet dreams. Brave armadillo. Hello, brave armadillo, with your armored shells shining under the moonlight. Now, as the night settles in, find a snug burrow to curl up in and rest your brave hearts. Can you mimic the soft rustling of the armadillos and say goodnight? Good night, brave armadillo. Sweet dreams. Whimsical penguin waddle. Greetings, whimsical penguin waddle, marching through the moonlit ice with playful flaps of your wings. As the snow sparkles under the night sky, find a cozy iceberg to huddle together and rest your fluffy feathers. Can you mimic the soft braying of the penguins and bid the whimsical waddle goodnight? Good night, whimsical penguin waddle. Sweet dreams. Cuddly koala clan. Greetings, cuddly koala clan, with your fuzzy ears and sleepy eyes. As the eucalyptus leaves rustle in the moonlight, find a snug tree branch to cuddle up on and let the night breeze rock you to sleep. Can you mimic the gentle snoring of the koalas and say good night? Good night, cuddly koala clan. Sweet dreams. As the Goodnight Zoo embraces these delightful creatures, the harmony of the animal kingdom's lullaby becomes even more magical. The sleepy zoo inhabitants, both familiar and new, bid you good night as the moon continues its watch over the serene jungle. May your dreams be filled with the wonders of the starlit safari. Sweet dreams, little explorer.